Buenos días, buenas tardes y buenas noches. Donde sea que estés en este momento, esto es El Momento. And as always, I'm your host, Eleanor Orrillo. Welcome to week 3 of our Hispanic Heritage Month series. Today's episode, we are going to be discussing one of my favorite aspects of Hispanic culture, although who can really pick a favorite? So get ready because this is El Momento. Today, we are going to be discussing Hispanic music. Hispanic music is a rich tapestry woven from diverse cultural threads, each telling its own unique story. From the passionate flamenco of Spain to the infectious rhythms of reggaeton from Puerto Rico, the sounds of Latin America and Spain have permeated every corner of the globe. I personally grew up listening to the sounds of Ricky Martin and Shakira, and now praise the songs of Bad Bunny and Rosalia, both of whom I will be discussing today. But this poses the question, what exactly makes Hispanic music so influential? Let's start with flamenco. Originating in the Andalusian region of Spain, flamenco is more than just music. It's a deeply expressive art form that combines singing, guitar playing, and dance. The emotional intensity of flamenco has inspired countless artists worldwide. One notable musician in the field of flamenco is Rosalia. Rosalia Vila Tobella, more commonly known by Rosalia, is a Spanish singer, songwriter, and producer. She originally started out practicing the traditional styles of flamenco. However, after misusing her vocal cords when she was 16, she underwent vocal surgery, which put her on a singing rest for about a year. In an interview, she described that during this time, she really honed her listening skills. She then retaught herself how to sing and was accepted into La Escola Superior de Música de Cataluña. However, after a year of technical studies, she realized that she wanted to explore more and felt bound by the technicalness of flamenco. She released her debut album Los Angeles in 2017, which was full of experimental flamenco music, and in 2018 released single Malamente, which captured audiences with the flamenco light clapping intro. This track quickly went on to become one of Billboard's songs to define the decade, and her career only skyrocketed from there. She is personally one of my favorite Hispanic artists. I discovered her music when she released her album Motomami. After that, I was hooked. Her music is perfect for when I'm painting or drawing because it really gets my creative juices flowing. I've recently been enjoying her latest single, Omega, featuring singer Ralphie Chu. Overall, her music is so creative and intrinsic that you can't help but listen. Now, let's talk about reggaeton. Emerging from Puerto Rico in the late 1990s, this genre combines Caribbean rhythms with hip hop and dancehall influences. Artists like Daddy Yankee and J Balvin have propelled reggaeton to global stardom. The catchy beats and lyrics often revolve around themes of love, celebration, and social issues, making it relatable to a wide audience. Now I get to go on a rant about one of my favorite artists of all time, Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio, otherwise known as Bad Bunny. Benito started his career on SoundCloud in 2016, and after calls from producers, he began his global music career. His debut album, Por Siempre, came out in 2018, and it's pretty much been all uphill from there for him. More than likely, you know him from his songs like Cardi B's I Like It or Titi Me Pregunto. His album Un Verano Sin Ti broke charts and was number one on the Billboard charts for 13 consecutive weeks. But that's not all. Aside from being a singer and songwriter, Bad Bunny is also an activist. Since Hurricane Maria in 2017, Bad Bunny has not stopped advocating for the issues that have still not yet been resolved in Puerto Rico. This is intensely highlighted in his latest single, Una Velita, which was honestly my inspiration for this episode. Aside from that, he has also spoken up about transgender rights. In 2020, a woman by the name of Alexa Negron Luciano was brutally murdered in a fast food restaurant in Puerto Rico. Later in the week, Bad Bunny was on the Jimmy Fallon show wearing a black skirt and a shirt that said, Mataron a Alexa, no un hombre en una falda, which translates to, they killed Alexa, not a man in a skirt. It is clear that the main root of his passion for activism is his home of Puerto Rico. Aside from Bad Bunny, reggaeton is not just about music. It has sparked conversations around identity and representation, particularly in the US. As Latino communities continue to grow, the genre gives a voice to their experiences, fostering a sense of pride and community. Moving on to the Latin pop phenomenon. Think of artists like Shakira and Karol G, who have not only dominated the charts but have also paved the way for a broader acceptance of Hispanic music in mainstream media. Shakira's fusion of Colombian folk music with pop and hip hop showcases the power of Hispanic music to bridge cultural gaps. Her success has opened doors for other Latin artists, illustrating the demand for diverse sounds in an increasingly globalized music industry. Her latest album, Las Mujeres Ya No Lloran, paved the way for a new era of music for her. Aside from that, Shakira has won awards for her albums, including Grammys, Latin Grammys, and Billboard Music Awards, as well as having performed at the Super Bowl 54 halftime show. In conclusion, the influence of Hispanic music is profound and far reaching. It shapes identities, fosters community, and inspires creativity across genres and borders. As we continue to celebrate and innovate, the rhythms of Hispanic music will undoubtedly keep resonating with the world. Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode. Remember, if you're listening to us on YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. If you're listening to us on Spotify, go ahead and click share and answer our Q&A question down below. As always, I'm your host, Eleanor Orrillo, and this has been El Momento. I'll see you next week.